I came across a drifting ship. I took a look inside. I found a note that someone wrote that said, take her for a ride. I set a course for sights unseen, went out to open sea. To my surprise, a bunch of sailors joined along with me. Now we're sailing on the mystery ship, and all the sailors here are really hip. There isn't any cost of membership, and all you gotta do is join our trip. Yeah, I'm the captain of the mystery ship, and I'm a-calling all aboard this ship. I'm really hoping that you'll enjoy it up on the mystery ship. So bring a friend and come along with us aboard the mystery ship.
Well, good evening, my friends, sailors, countrymen, lend me your ears, or whatever's between it. How are you doing out there? Man, there's some funky stuff going on here. There is some funky stuff going on the mystery ship. We got gremlins. I'm looking at D-Live. I don't see any chat at D-Live. It's like there's no freaking chat. Let me go to my channel. Try a refresh. I got the screen. I've got the screen. There's no chat. That's really strange. I may have to pull it up on there's my chat. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's make sure we're live around the board, people. Live around the board. My content. Rumble. We are live at Rumble. That's a beautiful thing. I like it. I'm liking it. Very good. How about old over at the home of the champions and free speech in America? That would be Bill Foxholt. We are live there. My buddy the Texan dropping in. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. Let's have a quick look over at YouTube. Are we live at YouTube? Oh, we're live. We are live indeed. That's a beautiful thing. Fabulous. And we've even got sailors over there. That's wonderful. Susan Danielle, how are you doing? Andy Social, ahoy. Let's go, Brandon. Susan, I've got to ask, we've been praying for you, my dear. We've heard about your back being completely ruined. Um, has your daughter had her surgery? Because we have been praying for her too. Please let us know. Please let us know what's going on. Okay, that would be wonderful. Let me check right here. Okay, one more to go. One more to go. That's a little Twitcherino. Come on, baby. Come on down. A little slow in the response, but it appears to be live. So we are 5 for 5 around the world. That is great. Wonderful news around the horn. Let me now say our hellos. Oh, okay. Thank you, Susan. Your daughter's surgery is tomorrow. We will be praying for her tonight. Beautiful. I hope you're feeling better. I do hope you're feeling better, Susan. Okay. Let's say hello to the champions. The champions right over there at Pilled Foxhole. And what do I mean by champions? Well, if you look behind me, right behind me is a board. See that board back there? There's a board back there. You can see that the crown is currently sitting at Foxhole because they brought home the bacon the last time we had the all-platform challenge, the multi-platform challenge. Is the Harley cam still working? It is. It is. And why is there a... first of all, why is it looking at the wrong side of the room? That's the first thing I want to know. You see my hand? Here I am. Hello. Hello. Freaking camera aiming the wrong way. Let's get rid of that text. We don't need that there. We don't need there. I'm going to have to fix that camera. I'm going to have to fix that camera. Why are the waves so obnoxious? They are just ridiculous. They are ridiculous. Okay. We've got them. I think we have them behaving. Just enough to let you know you're on a ship. I don't need to have seagulls pooping on my shoulder. All right, let's get over to D Live, the home of an extraordinary group of sailors. They're very funny. I love these people. I love these people. Cosmic Grandpa, you are not late at all. Good to see you, my friend. T.L. Spud in the house. Syllabore is fasting for blood work right now. Well, my good man, good to see you. Hope that goes well for you. Jayla, 17 in the house. Val Kimber. Bring back the knowledge-based quiz. But when I do that, you can just Google the answers and people can go 20 for 20, Val, and there's no fun in it. You know? I don't know. It's more fun when I make up 3/4 of the answers and you have to guess which one was the real answer. Anyway, it's wonderful to see all of you sailors hanging out over there at D Live tonight. Thank you for joining us. Val Kimber. Artist 61, Steph in the house. Good to see you. Let's have a peek over at YouTube. We've got Susan Danielle. We've got Antisocial. We've got Let's Go Brandon. And according to, there's a few who aren't saying anything, but that doesn't mean they're not there. So I'm glad you are watching over on YouTube. Thank you for joining us this evening on the Mystery Ship. All right. Our pilled people. Let's go to our pilled people. Holy smokes. Look at them. Look at them. LT57 FSH, Empress bitch to you. Good to see you. Crazy Chuck with a K in the house. Girl Patriot in the house. Is that Cher with that sticker? Holy smokes. That woman's nuts. That woman's nuts. Moto Cowgirl. What's going on? Lurk mode engaged. I'm glad you're lurking. Nitso Nashda. Okay. Nitzer Nosed. Nitzer Nosed. I'm going to figure that out. Nitzer Nosed. Am I missing something? Sometimes those work backwards. Anyway, great to have you with us. Thanks for joining us. The All Flash in the house. A pleasure to see you. Bender to no one. What is up, little lady? Great to have you aboard. Welcome, my friend Prairie Fire in the house. He found a prairie dog. He found a prairie dog sticker. I love it. The Texan is with us. Ranger Billy in the house. Good to see you. Rooster 55. How's everything out in Lubbock, Texas, my man? Good to see you. Great to have you with us. Wonderful to have you aboard. EO2 Dave checking in from New York. How are you doing, brother? Freaking, this is awesome. Due diligence. Inviting me to have a grog, and have a grog I will. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. M1911 Zoom. Zoom to my friend. Yes, indeed. Well, we've got a fine group of sailors, an absolutely fine group of sailors across 5 different platforms. Take one last peek over at, we've got 6 watching at Rumble. So whoever the 6 of you are, even though you're not saying anything, I know you're there. And that's what matters. Thank you, my Rumblers. It is wonderful to welcome you aboard the Mystery Ship tonight. We're going to have an interesting show tonight. We are going to be talking about murals and art in America. I'm a big fan of art. I really am. I worked for a sign company in my youth. I spent 7 years there, and I watched many a mural get painted, and we're going to be discussing those, and actually murals all over America. There really is some great art out there, and I'm gonna invite you to look at it along with me. I may expand your horizons a little bit. I think it's pretty cool stuff. Myself, I think it's pretty cool stuff. But there's so much to talk about beforehand. Before we even think about going down that road, first and foremost, this is Mystery Ship Show number 487. 487, people. That means in a mere 13 shows, your brother Zoe will hit number 500. Number 500 is going to be a big deal around here. It's going to be an evening of giving away prizes. My phone is going to ring off the hook. Let me show you some of the neat stuff you could win if you were to tune in that night. Okay? Your brother Zoe. This is just like the good old days, people. I've got Mystery Ship pillows. They are soft and comfy. They make you feel all warm and fuzzy. It would look absolutely wonderful on your living room couch. And when that pesky mother-in-law comes to visit and it's time for her to go, all you have to do is turn the pillow around and says, Duska wants you to leave. Duska is inviting you to leave. So, happy side, not so happy side. It's your choice. It's your choice. I can tell you, the many people who have these love them. They absolutely love them. They are soft and cushy, 100% cotton. There's no foam inside these things. They are wonderful. Would you like to win one of these? Well, you better show up on the 500th show. What else we got? We might have some trucker hats. We definitely got some clocks, some Mystery Ship clocks that you can, they're battery operated clocks. Very nice piece of furniture for your house. We have got, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We've got those bags, those famous Mystery Ship bags that you like take to the store and put all your groceries in them. And these are American made, well made items. Very well made. Yes, there are a number of sailors who own these already. and it doubles as a hat. It doubles as a hat if you're going to meet the Pope, okay? If you're going to meet the Pope, you can wear one of these. He will be envious. I promise you. Last but not least. Last but not least. Last but not least, if I dig deep, deep inside this plastic bag, where's my knife when I need it? Where's my frickin' knife when I need it? All right. Yes. 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 We have brand new Mambo mugs. Brand new Mambo mugs. 20 ounces of pure love, people. Anyone who has one, you ask them. They'll tell you they love them. You could use this. It is so big. You could use it for soup. You could use it for ice cream. Whatever tickles your fancy. Me, myself, and I fill that sucker about 3 times in the morning with coffee, and I put a generous helping of 5 farms inside each and every cup. That's what gets me out the door every day. So, if you'd like to win any of these items, then I invite you. I invite you to show up the evening of the 500th episode. It's going to be a good time, people. It's going to be a good time, and I really hope you'll join me. Now, we have another piece of business, important business, monkey business. When I say monkey business, I mean monkey business, okay? So, my daughter, oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm getting the hot scoop straight from Susan Danielle. Here it is. She goes, her daughter, Alexandra's surgery is tomorrow morning for the tumor in her neck that we have been praying about. Okay? Tomorrow morning, Alexandra. All right. We will be discussing that towards the end of the show, people. Everything is going to be wonderful because we've got this girl. We've got this girl in prayer. Yes, we do. Okay. Now, the other day, I informed you about my daughter, Ashley. This is my daughter, Ashley. Come on. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Is that better? Yes, that is my daughter, Ashley. Come on. There she is. So, Ashley has the opportunity right now to be on the front cover of a magazine. I'm going to send this to myself. And see if I can share it with you. Boom. Boom. There's number 1. Now, let me get back to where this is. Okay. Very good. Very good right here. I need to forward this to myself. Forward to Zoso, dude. So I can share this on the screen. Done. Moving right along. Bingo. All right. I'm going to actually see if I can pull this up. I'm going to see if I can pull this up on the screen and show you guys because, folks, we're down to the nitty gritty. We are down to the nitty gritty. HTTPS // MS and fit.com. (2024) Ashley-Sella, ASHLEY-CELLA. Bingo. Okay. Here we go. I need to put this on the screen. All right. Now I want to thank I want to thank all of the wonderful people who have been voting for my daughter. Let me show you what is going on. Let me show you what is going on right here. Okay? This is my daughter, Ashley. Whoops. That's not my daughter, Ashley. But this would be my daughter, Ashley. Okay? She is currently in third place. She was in second place. Something has happened. Something has happened. So, folks, in this thing, you can vote. You can vote once a day. Doesn't cost you a nickel. Now, the very first time that you go to vote, they have to, ensure that you're not a robot. All right. So they ask you to uh, verify the fact that you're a human being either by you can sign in with Facebook, you can sign in with I think Google. Um, anyway, let's get back here for just a second. Let's get back here for just 1 second. So the way it works is you go to this page. You go to this page, and I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now. I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now. Control A, Control C, Control V. Boom. There is the link. There is the link to my daughter's. There is the link to my daughter's page, okay? I'm going to drop it in all of the chats. Folks, it doesn't cost you a penny to do this. If you would be so kind as to go to the site and vote for my daughter, it would mean the world to me. It would mean the world to me, okay? I'm dropping it in all the links, at all the platforms. The way that it works is this. You go to this page, and you click on this little sign that says vote, okay? Now, I have already voted once. This means I can vote a second time. Yeah, yes. Now, there's a number of ways you can do it. If you're feeling very generous, if you're feeling uber generous, you can actually buy votes. It's $1 a vote. Now, I don't expect you to buy votes, but it is absolutely free. It's absolutely free to vote. Doesn't cost you a penny, okay? It only takes up your time. It only takes a moment of your time. I'm going to vote. Here's today's vote. Boom. What's happening? What's happening? Maybe I have to vote on my phone. Maybe I have to vote on my phone. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's what happens. You have to go all the way down to the bottom of the page. Yes, that's what happens. Let me show you. When you hit that sign, if you have voted before, then the next time you go to the site, you'll click on this right here, and it takes you all the way to the bottom of the page. And at the bottom of the page, you have all of these. See right over here where it says free? Where is my freaking cursor? Okay, there it is. See where it says free? You just click on that. Bingo. Bingo. Now I can show you that vote once every 24 hours. Free voting for Ashley Sella. Verify by card, verify by Facebook. I've already verified. So if you're not on Facebook, you can verify with a card, okay? Now, they ask you, and I'm telling you the truth here, people. I'm telling you the truth because I did it yesterday, all right? They ask you to enter a credit card, but they do not charge you anything. It just proves that you're a real human being. They don't charge you a thing. Okay? I already registered by card, and so all I have to do, is continue to just beg you guys to vote for her. Would you please vote for my daughter? The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. I want so badly. I want so badly for this poor girl to win something. This kid has had a rough go, okay? The worthless man that is her son's father, this guy is just a tool. And Ashley has pretty much worked her ass off and is raising my grandson by herself. No help from this guy. She needs this. She needs this, people. This kid needs this. Anyway, that's it for my begging. I'm done until the next show when I will beg again. We have 2 weeks to vote. You can vote each and every day. It costs you nothing. Doesn't cost a penny. Please vote for my daughter, if you would be so kind. If you would be so kind. All right, let me get rid of this. Let me lose that. And let me magically make this bigger. Okay, all right. Now I'm feeling good about the show. We're going to have a wonderful show. I'm going to show you some stuff that's going to blow your mind. Really, really cool art. I'm also going to show you a couple of things that are probably going to piss you off. I hope they do, because they piss me off. And I like to get the blood pumping every now and then. I really do. I really do. So, immediately following this wonderful video right here, you and I will be magically transported to the land of art and murals in the United States. I'll see you on the other side of this video. Thanks for coming and hanging out on the mystery ship. I'm so glad you're here. Well, I need to adjust that. Here we go. There's some guy in his motorcycle in front of the Mount Rushmore. the beautiful people that I meet when I go around the country. When I go around the country each and every year, I meet up with the finest sailors ever, the wonderful people who watch this program. And folks, I am going to be leaving very soon. Very soon. Now, I found out today that I may not get to take off June 1st as I had hoped. I may have to hang around for a week. But as I know that my client is happy and in their new building, I'm out of here. Okay? So I'm hoping. That I take off like the second week of June. Like June the 8th or something like that. Seriously, that is what I want to do. And I'm very excited about this. I am very, very excited about this. Now, I'm looking for a very, very particular picture. And I don't know why I can't find it. Let me try one other thing. Because I wanted to start the show off. I have it in my phone, and I sent it to myself, but for some reason it didn't open. And I don't know why. It says that it's not encrypted properly or something to that effect. What can I do? What can I do to fix that? Try to send it to myself again, or I'll just look for it. Hollywood 101 Freeway Murals 1980s. Let's see if the picture comes up. Yes, there it is. This is a wonderful, wonderful image. Open image in new tab. That's what we want to do. Right there. So here it is. What a lousy copy of that frickin' picture. What a miserable I wonder if this one shows it any better. Let's try that one. Let's try this one. See if it shows it with any more. Okay. All right. We can make this work. So, kids. And you are kids. You are the kids. When your brother Zoe was a young man in my 20s, I rode all over Los Angeles, and I mean all over Los Angeles, on a motorcycle. I rode all over Los Angeles on a motorcycle, and this was something that I saw regularly as I drove up and down the Hollywood freeway. Have a look at this with me. This, I think, is absolutely marvelous. It is marvelous. This, folks, is the side of the freeway right there in downtown Los Angeles. Now, this photograph was taken somewhere around 1984, okay? Because I believe the mural was painted in 83. But it's called Galileo. What the hell is the name of this thing? It is so cool. It is the coolest damn mural. It's about 300 feet long, okay? And every bit of 20 feet high. And it's a mixture of, you've got Neptune. You've got, I think it's called Neptune, Galileo, and something. God dang it. I had my research done, and here I am looking like a buffoon. But I really want to call your attention over to one thing in particular. Can you see this right over here? Can you see this little image? I'm going to see if I can find a different photo of it from a different angle. Let me try this one. Because I really want you to see this up close. Okay. All right. And this might do it. Yeah, let's see. Will that do it? All right, let me put this one on the screen. This is a different view. A different view of the same. A different view of the same mural. Okay? As I said, yeah, this is clearly 80s. Look at the 1980s cars, okay? Look at that 80s. This is actually from the 70s. That's my sister had a T-Bird like that. But you see this little guy right here? This is an astronaut, and he's sticking his hand out. God, I wonder if I can blow that up. I wonder if I can blow that up for you. Yes. There's an astronaut. There's his lifeline going back to his ship, okay? He's doing a spacewalk right now. There's his lifeline. And so here he is. He's extending his arm out, and here's a broken piece of some sort of Greek architecture, okay? And it's a hand. And he's pointing out his little hand. It's exactly like, I mean, it's similar. Where's my fucking cursor? Okay, it is exactly like God's creation of Adam, where God is, God the Father with a beard and the angels all around him in the white linens, and he's reaching out his hand, and then you have Adam holding his finger out, and the two are about to touch fingers. Well, they did the same. It was the same thing with this mural, and I used to love driving by this mural. Seriously, it's one of the coolest things that you ever saw. I mean, when this freeway would get backed up and I would be stuck right about here on my motorcycle, I would just stare at this thing. It was so cool. It was so unique. It was so LA, so Hollywood. And across the street from this, on the other side of the freeway, directly on the other side of the freeway, there was this mural. Yes, let me put this up. Let me put this one up. Can I drag that? Can I open that link in a new tab? Okay. There it is. Okay. Yes. Oh, I loved this one. This one was very, very cool. Very cool. This was a bunch of little kids. A bunch of little kids. I'm not kidding you. Look at the size of that van, okay? So you can imagine how tall this mural is. It's about 30 feet freaking tall, okay? Because a van is about 9 feet tall, and that's about 3 vans. It's every bit of 30. This basketball looks huge in this kid's hand when you were right. And I would drive by this thing all the time up and down the Hollywood freeway. This is right in the heart of downtown. There it is. There is that's good old freaking downtown LA. Now, people, I love this stuff. To me, it speaks to me, okay? These kind of murals, they speak to me, particularly this one. I mean, this mural right here, I used to love it so much. As I didn't mind. I didn't mind when I was stuck in a freeway jam downtown in LA, because I could just stop and look at that thing. And I shared with you guys that when I was young, I wanted to be an astronaut. I just thought that was so cool. It was so different. So very different. It was painted in 1983 by a woman named Ann Suk Wang. Ann Suk Wang. She worked her ass off on this thing. And I love it. I think it is very special. Now, I'm afraid that I have something very sad to share with you, okay? I have something very sad to share with you today, and that is that mural today. It breaks my heart. Oh, come on. Come on, computer. You got to work with me here. You got to work with me here. Yes. Here we go. Isn't this lovely? Isn't this lovely? Whoop. This is the very same mural again today. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? You can't even see my little guy with the finger, okay? The little guy touching fingers with the piece of art. Okay, you see all of this, little spanky bullshit here, all of this I'm sorry, all of this tagging all over this beautiful freaking mural. It's destroyed. It is absolutely destroyed. And you know what? I hate that shit. It pisses me off. You know what it reminds me of? Tagging. It reminds me of a dog pissing on a fucking fire hydrant to mark his territory. That's what it reminds me of. I mean, the people who do that kind of shit are dogs. I'm sorry. I'm entitled to my opinion, and that's my fucking opinion. All right? I don't know why you would purposely destroy somebody else's work of art. And folks, it happens more than you would ever care to know. This right here, let me find this. This is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Where is it? Look at this mural right here. This is up in Seattle. Let me adjust it on my screen. This is up in Seattle. This is a bunch of Native Americans, and I think that this is beautiful. I think this is amazing. I mean, that's a tall freaking. That has to be. Excuse me. I meant 20 feet tall. 20 feet tall because look, there's a 10-foot backboard. Oh, there's your rim at 10 foot. So if that's 10 foot, that means 20 foot's about. That's probably 25 feet tall. Okay, that is a respectable work of art. Some artist busted his ass to do that with such clarity and such beauty, to wield a paintbrush and be able to recreate something or to create something that amazing. My hat is off to him. I'm floored by people's talent. I admire that kind of talent. It's the kind of thing I wish to God I could paint like that. I find it so much. It's romantic. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, a very sad thing is that somebody came along. Where's my frickin' cursor? Okay. Boy, I'm getting worked up. I am getting freaking worked up. Let me close that out. Where is my freaking email? What happened to my email? Oh, for God's sakes. Is it going to be one of these shows, though? Is it really going to be one of these shows? So there's a reason, folks, there's a reason why I brought up that photo of the Native American women, which I thought were just beautiful. Just freaking beautiful. Somebody did the same damn thing. Somebody did the same damn thing to that guy's work of art. They tagged the crap out of it. And the artist, undaunted, came back and said, you know what? I'm going to repaint this. He said, I'm going to repaint this freaking mural. And let's see. Is this it? Where is it? The one in Seattle. Here we go. Seattle Times, right here. Here we go. Yes, this is the young man. This is the young man who who painted that mural, and God bless him. God bless him. Look at this. He says, there's his destroyed body of work behind him, and you'd think that he would be more heartbroken than he looks right there. But what is so sad, it says just months before a set of larger than life murals honoring local Native Americans was scheduled to be memorialized on a new school's campus, a graffiti vandal defaced the artwork in an act described by the mural's creator as stupid and an act of terrorism. The vandal who defaced it did in one day what took the artist 12 years to create. He said, "This isn't an ordinary act of graffiti. It's an act of hatred and viciousness that has created heartbreak and confusion in a place where people are supposed to feel safe." His name is Morrison. That's the Andrew Morrison. He is the artist. He lives in Auburn, Washington. He said he learned of the vandalism, the murals called the Great Walls of Heritage, and he drove up to see the damage for himself. I mean, this is fairly recent. This is fairly recent that this happened. I think that this man is a hero. I mean, the fact that it took him 12 years to create that, and that some, I'll borrow his words, some stupid son of a bitch came along and ruined it. Ruined it for everybody in one night. Just, I don't understand this. I don't understand destroying other people's work. That mural in Los Angeles that I showed you with the Galileo and whatever the hell, Galileo, Neptune, and something. I should know the real name of it, but it's enough to piss off the Pope. It really is. It's enough to piss off the Pope. If I was the guy who painted that, I mean, I would. Oh boy. Oh, I don't think. Yeah, I really don't think I could sit there with with less than a grimace on my face. Now there are. Look at freaking. That was a hornet. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? Across America, we're very blessed. We have some phenomenal artists in this country, muralists who do amazing works of art. And I want to share these with you. This woman right here is standing. She's standing in front of a gigantic work of art. That's one. That is in, where is that, Philadelphia? All right, Miami, Florida. Hang on, there's more. Of course, they're not loading for me. This is in Los Angeles. This is another amazing work of art. This is painted on brick, people. That I can tell you as a guy who used to do signs, okay? It is so difficult to paint brick because it's not a flat surface. It is tremendously difficult to pull off something like that on brick no less. Look at this right here. This is also in Los Angeles. Yes, in Hyde Park. That is extraordinary. There's a moped, and you can, I mean, they park that there so you can get an idea of the size of these murals. I mean, that is huge. And that is really very, very good, very good work. Very, very good work. Look at this one in Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. The capital of Texas, right there. Now, apparently, there is a great amount of artwork in Austin, Texas, including fences, railroads, bridges, restaurants, and, of course, the walls of building. Hometown pride is clearly present in the murals in Austin, with gorgeous representations of the town and its people across countless murals. This was made to look like a postcard. It says, "Greetings from Austin." This is on a place on First Street in downtown Austin, Texas. Oh, damn it, I've been to Austin. I worked in Austin. I put a cheesecake factory there at the North Star Mall. I don't recall seeing that. Perhaps this has happened in the last 15 years. Oh, of course, it's not loading up and not showing all the. You should see these other murals. Okay, here's one in Reno, Nevada. Now, this is painted on half block, okay, which is an 8 by 8 cinder block. Reno, Nevada. That's a pretty nice little job right there. Very nice. Very, very nice work. Oh, of course, Richmond, Virginia, Orlando, Florida, Portland, Oregon. Come on, show me. Oh, this is great. So, just take a deep breath. You're going to be all right. Of course, half the murals that I wanted to show you didn't show up on my. I'll try refreshing. But no promises with my my hamster in the wheel of an internet. There are some fascinating murals out there. This one really got to me. Okay, there is no shortage. Where is it? Where is this? I got to find this article for you. I've got to find this article for you. Bear with me. This is going to be worth it. Okay. There we go. This is exactly what I was looking for. I could have sworn that I sent myself this link, but apparently I didn't. So I'll just share it with you this way. So, as you all recall, several years ago there was a gentleman. He was a drug dealer, and unfortunately for him, he was a victim. He was basically in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I have to admit, he was the subject of some police brutality. Okay, but the man was not a saint. He was not a saint, not by any stretch of the imagination. But he was portrayed as a saint in all of television and in all of the magazines. You may as well have thought that this guy raised people from the dead, okay? His name is, of course, George Floyd. Do you know, people, that there are numerous George Floyd murals all over the freaking world? All over the world, we have George Floyd murals. I mean, they're everywhere. They are freaking everywhere. All right? It's unbelievable just how many. Of course, they're not loading either on this page. Oh, come on. It's still loading. I'll give it a minute to see if I can get it to load. They're everywhere. I mean, folks, when I say everywhere, these freaking George Floyd murals are all over the world. St. George. St. George the drug dealer. And I think, didn't he held a gun up to somebody, right? Didn't he? Oh, he robbed a pregnant woman at gunpoint. Yeah, St. George robbed a pregnant woman at gunpoint. That's St. George. That's the very St. George who has all of these murals in his honor. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that just freaking fantastic? Don't you love that kind of stuff? God Almighty does have a sense of humor. God has a sense of humor. Let's see. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Remember when I said I thought I had pulled it up? Well, I did pull it up. I did pull it up. Let me show you all of the George Floyd murals from all around the world. All around the world. Oh, dear God. Dear God. Okay. So Minneapolis is this one. Okay. This is in Berlin, Germany. Berlin. This one is in Bethlehem, Palestine. Yes, that Palestine. Here's one in Nairobi, Kenya. Binish, Syria has a George Floyd. Binish, Syria has a George Floyd mural in it. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing what a saint? St. George. St. George has all those murals in his honor. Isn't that wonderful? Can you taste the sarcasm in my voice? I hope that you can. I hope that you can. Now, our Lord, the guy with the big white beard, and the flowing white robes. So there is justice. There is justice in this world. Of that I promise you. That I do promise you. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to have to let this load. Really? Okay.
State Treasurer Tobias Reed has delivered, protecting our pension funds, preserving the Elliott Forest. That's why leaders we trust, unions and progressives, are all supporting Tobias Reed for Secretary of State.
Right now, time to see what's clicking in Cleveland, and you know the drill there. We bring in our digital anchor, Stephanie Haney, to take us through that. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Jay. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday to everyone at home. We have to let you know about an important conversation happening tonight. Our Russ Mitchell will be moderating it. It's about bias-free policing and racial profiling. It's being hosted by United Way of Greater Cleveland and the NAACP. This is centered around the consent decree between the City of Cleveland and the U.S. Department of Justice. This is what requires the Cleveland Division of Police to use the app, our Facebook page, and our WKYC YouTube channel. A beautiful mural honoring the late George Floyd has been destroyed in Toledo, unfortunately. It was nothing scandalous, though. The mural got struck by lightning, causing the bricks it was painted on to crumble. But the mayor of Toledo and the artist, David Ross, say they will make sure it gets replaced. Ross created the mural 1 year ago after Floyd was killed by then Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. And Ross says now he wants to put the new mural somewhere where everyone will appreciate it as a reminder of what happened on that day in May of 2020. And the late astronaut John Glenn will be...
Yes. Yes. Even God gets into the action once in a while. Okay? Now, I don't think that God is running around with a spray can and defacing murals. But I do think that every now and then, when God sees something that is unjust, he just takes his little pinky and just kind of goes, Shazam. Shazam. and lightning flows from his fingertips and destroys George Floyd murals. I honestly, I never laughed so hard in my whole life than when I heard the story about that mural getting destroyed. Toledo, Ohio, that's right there in that's Crazy Chuck's neighborhood. Yeah, Crazy Chuck with a K. Chuck, did you ever see that mural? If Chuck saw that mural, he might have tagged it. I I can't believe sometimes I just can't believe my eyes. There are there are so many. There are so many injustices in this world. Look at this one. Look at this story right here. This one I find amazing. Look at this story right here. The world, folks, this world is upside down world. It is upside down world. I'm telling you. Take it from your brother Zoe. What is down is up, and what is up is down. So this right here, oh, for God's sakes, come on, work with me. I don't want to log in. No. Can you see this mural right here? So a guy owned this building. A man owned this building, and it was destroyed by graffiti, okay? It got this was in, I'm fairly certain this is New York City. This got destroyed by vermin, just absolute vermin. And they went to remove it. They went to remove this graffiti. The owner went to remove the graffiti from his building, and a judge stepped in and said, you can't get rid of the graffiti on your own building because 45 of those 200 taggings are considered artwork. And they actually awarded $6.7 million to the graffiti artists who destroyed the man's building. I'm not lying. Okay, this is the God's honest truth that we live in clown world. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Okay, let me go back. I swear to God, I'm going to paint George Floyd on the side of my fucking garage. That's what I'm going to do. Let me look here. Where is this? Celebrity photos before graffiti. So, where is this one? Did I get this one right? Okay, I thought. Sorry, folks. I gave myself like 65 freaking links. I can't remember which is which. Oh boy, this is in Philadelphia. This is an absolutely gorgeous mural. This is a gorgeous mural. I really like when murals are not distorted, when they are true to life. You know, look, this to me is beautiful. Come on, so grab that screen and drag it down. Look at that freaking mural. That again is on brick. Look how perfectly proportioned the people are. They are absolutely, it's almost, I mean, it's, this to me is amazing. I think this is look at there's a street light, okay? Probably a 20-foot street. So that's every bit of 25 feet right there. That's every bit of 25 feet in the air. What a work of art this is. What a work of art this is. Yep, it's in Philly. It's in Philly. I'm disappointed. That one link that I wanted to show you had let me try to open it again. Let me just try to open it again. It had artwork from all over the country. It was breathtaking. It was absolutely breathtaking. Why won't it load? Why won't it load? Oh, I'm not kidding. It's not loading. You know when your whole show is based upon something and you count on it? When I reviewed it today during lunchtime, I'm going, this one article gives 19 different murals across the whole country. That's all I need is that one article. And of course, thanks to my wonderful internet, I can't even get this son of a bitch to load. Let's go back to the Hollywood Freeway. Okay, here we go. These are more murals from my youth. Murals on the side of buildings in Hollywood. I remember this one well. I remember that this is right off of Hollywood Boulevard. I used to get pizza at a little joint across the street, and you could look at this mural while you ate your pizza. I think it's at the corner of Las Palmas. So, Betty Davis, James Dean. Who else do we have here? God, it's hard to tell from this angle. It's really hard to tell. I think I'm fairly sure that's our blonde bombshell right there. God darn it. Now this is infuriating. This is infuriating. Oh, good. I didn't even show you on the screen. It's just as well. Just as well. This was a very cool one on the freeway on the Hollywood Freeway in Los Angeles. Let me see if I can show you this. Come on. You got to do this. Yes. So what has happened, folks, is Los Angeles has realized that they've dropped the ball not protecting these murals. And there's actually a wonderful story out there. This picture of Tony Curtis, let me share this one with you. This picture of Tony Curtis, when you drive down the Hollywood Freeway, I think it's somewhere around Melrose Avenue, maybe. Where is it? God, it's been years since I lived there. But when you drove down the Hollywood Freeway, you would see this painted on the right-hand side of the freeway as you were going southbound into downtown Los Angeles. And this was a very well-done mural. And it was big. It was very big. It had to be, not enormous, but it was 20 by 20, you know. It was very cool. Very cool. I used to admire that. I used to think, why don't they put stars on both sides of the freeway on every one of those overpasses? So what that is on an overpass going over the freeway, right? You've got the lanes of traffic here, but then you've got the solid walls of concrete. So that was painted on the side wall as you're southbound on the 101. I thought they should have those everywhere. It's freaking Hollywood, for God's sakes, Be proud of the place you live in. There is good news. There is good news. As disappointed as I was when I shared with you earlier that all of these all of these murals have been defaced. Los Angeles is stepping up to the plate. Now, I'm sure it has with Gavin Newsom, but what they have done is they have taken photographs of these murals, including my favorite, the Galileo one, okay? The one with the little man with his finger going out, touching the, okay? They have recreated them on canvas, giant canvas. And when I say giant canvas, I'm talking freaking enormous. And they're going to be suspending them on walls alongside the freeway so that once again, people can now enjoy the original mural in its original condition that it was when it was first painted, without any tagging on it, okay? Without anybody's freaking dog urine all over it. I think this is phenomenal. Tony Curtis is one of the murals that is being put on, being exhibited. The little kids with the basketballs. That one is going to be displayed. Somewhere I have a picture. Somewhere I have a picture of this revamped. Let me put new Hollywood new murals. New murals. Where are they? Oh man, I used to love this one. Where is that one? This was such a great mural. This was such a freaking cool mural. This was in, this was in Hollywood. This was in Hollywood. And it was up in the air. So you know what? This is one of the few murals that got away and, couldn't be destroyed by vandals. Okay. It was high enough up in the air where if they wanted to tag it, they couldn't. God, I can't remember where this was. But look how perfect it is. I mean, that is a work of art. God, I admire people with that kind of talent. I really think that kind of talent is to be applauded. It's amazing. It's amazing that someone can be that gifted to take a picture this size and blow it up on the side of a freaking building. On brick, no doubt. Okay? Brick and, oh my goodness. Oh my freaking goodness. I love it. I love it. I'm deeply disappointed. I'm deeply disappointed that I wasn't able to show you the 19. I've been waiting to see if it would load. It's not loading. It's just simply not loading. I'm going to give it one more try. How heartbreaking. How heartbreaking. Really is heartbreaking. Come on, load up. Boy, my internet is it is slower than molasses in January. Fabulous. Okay. Now we're talking, baby. Now we're talking. All right. These murals they were in the running for the best art of 2022. Look at this. That is pure art. That is really respectable. That is the side of a building. Look how beautiful those faces are. Isn't that? I mean, that is wild. This one is painted on a staircase in Houston, Texas. And look how true to life it is. Wow. Wow, that one is very cool. This one is in Beaumont, Texas, right here. Beaumont, Texas. Again, painted on an old, dilapidated brick building. Amazing. Amazing artwork. This one is in Great Falls, Montana. Now that is cool. I'm really hoping that this is the artist's name and not Little Spanky, okay? I really hope it's not Little Spanky. This is in Denver, Colorado. That is, holy smokes, that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-story building, and it looks like it's up. That is way the hell up in the air. Way the hell up in the air. Most impressive. This one here is in, Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Wow. Wow. Very nice. This one here is in Miami, Florida. The girl, and look at her shadow. Isn't that a cool effect? I mean, that is impressive work. This one here, New Rochelle, New York. Wow. Very cool. That is way the hell up in the air, people. That one is way the hell up in there. Where is this one? Holy smokes. That is cool. So it is in a town called Galicia. Galicia. It doesn't say what state it is in. It doesn't say what state it is in, but it's in the town of Galicia. I could probably look that up. Very cool stuff. Very, very impressive artwork. I applaud people with that kind of talent. When I mentioned that I worked at a sign shop in my youth, okay? I worked at a sign shop, and we all the time would have to take an image. You know, someone would bring us an 8.5 by 11 with their logo on it, and they would say to us, "We need to blow this up and put it on the side of my building." And I'm just talking signs, people, not face, not anything like that. Just somebody's freaking logo. And our union sign painters would work for a solid week in just creating the pattern that then we would then take out, and with, oh my God, ladders and picks and all kinds of fancy stuff, we would, put this tape paper to the side of a building and use a pounce pad, and then we would, pull it down and then paint in and fill in between the dots. That's just a lousy sign. Think of how good you have got to be to put a woman's face on the side of a brick building. My God. I love giving the devil his due. I wish to God I had that kind of talent. It is amazing. I always had very good hand-to-eye coordination. When I was a kid, I would take my favorite record albums, like Aerosmith, their logo, and I could, if the logo was this big on a little cassette box, I could take a piece of paper and by hand, looking at it, I could draw it out on paper and blow it up fairly well, and then cut a stencil and make a silk screen out of it, and then print T-shirts from it. I was I was pretty good at that. But that's all that is hand-eye coordination. That's got nothing to do with being an artist. These people, they are artists. God bless them all. God bless them all. I was tickled pink when I read that article saying that my favorite mural of all time would be recreated on canvas and would be dangled off the side of the freeway in Hollywood once again in its original state. And I swear to God, if I'm driving through there and I see some son of a bitch tagging it, I will go and personally beat the living daylights out of him. That's how much that's how much I appreciate that kind of artistry. Yeah, those people are good. Those people are really, really good. Really good. Well, I hope to catch some of these things when I go around the country this year. We need to relish in good things. You know, there's so many bad things going on. We need to appreciate the beauty that we are afforded, because it's being robbed from us left and right. It really is. It really is. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing. I love this country. I hate seeing it destroyed by vandals. I don't appreciate them. I don't like them. I don't like anybody who destroys other people's stuff. It's not fair. Just not fair. All right. Speaking of not fair, folks, we're going to put the mosey on. Okay. It's starting to get a little bit late. I have had. It's only Wednesday for me, but I swear to God, I feel like I've already worked 5 days. I was at work at 5:45 today, opening the gates. I had to start early because we had a crew go 10 hours. So your brother Zoe is going to duck out just a wee bit early tonight, but not before we talk about a couple of our friends and their needs. Once again, I want to bring up our dear sister, Susan Danielle. I think I first heard about this about 3 weeks ago from my friend up in Grants Pass, who shared with me that Susan has like a slipped disc or some kind of lower back pain. And believe me, folks, your brother Zoe knows a little something about back pain. I've had back surgery for 15 years. I went through excruciating pain. Our dear sister Susan Danielle has done something, and it's just leaving her sideways. I would like to ask us all to please, please pray for this woman. Pray that God takes her pain away. Pray that God takes Susan Danielle's pain away from her back. It works, people. Prayer works. More importantly is tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, her daughter, Alexandra, is having surgery to remove something on this young girl's neck, okay? And the surgeon needs to have God holding his hand as he does this. I'm going to ask you all to please, please pray that the surgery goes perfectly for Alexandra tomorrow morning. Please keep her in your prayers. Please, please keep both of them in your prayers if you would. I'm also going to ask that we continue to pray for our friend Carrie, okay? Carrie is our friend of Artist 61. I just showed you her picture Sunday night. This young woman needs our prayers. Please, please keep them in your prayers. All three of those beautiful people. All right, your brother Zoe needs to sneak on out of here, people. I'm going to go release the scratching. I want to take a moment to thank the wonderful people who donated to this show tonight. Holy cow. Here they are. Girl Patriot, Sean Joe, Due Diligence, EO2 Dave, Due Diligence, and Rooster55. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for your support of this program. It means the world. There is a scratching coming your way right now. Right now. Over here in Lemon Land. Over here in Lemon Land. Let me thank the wonderful people who are dropping some lemon bombs right now. That would be Peggy Dancer and Sheeple Beware. Sheeple Beware a couple of 3 times. Holy smokes. These guys are wonderful. They're wonderful. All of you people are wonderful. Willie Fix-It, even donating a lemon, as is Spudley. Now, the other night, when I opened the treasure chest, I was a little dismayed to find out that there was a bot. There was a bot that swooped in the number 1 position and stole all the lemons that were supposed to go to my people. That pissed me off. I was speaking with Sleeping Stars about it after the show. We're going to try it again. I'm going to throw some stuff. I'm going to throw some stuff in it. I'm going to go a little gingerly this time, okay? If it works, if there's no bot, then no harm, no foul, and next time I will up the ante. But for right now tonight, I'm just going to kind of go easy, because if the bot comes in and swoops in and steals the lemons again, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. So I put some lemons in there. I put some lemons in the pot. Let's see what happens when I distribute the rewards. So help me God, if there's a bot in the list, your brother Zoe is going to come unglued. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here come the lemons. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. Come on now. If I see bot 50, all right, look, no bot. No bot. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So maybe it was a one and done. Maybe it was a one and done. I'm going to try it again. I just put some more in. And I'm going to release the treasure chest again. Oh, it says this giveaway is too close to your last one. Please wait and try next time. All right. Well, next time we'll already have a little something in the kitty. Okay? It'll work out, people. It'll work out. Yep, you can't do it twice. It tells me I can't. It's telling me that I can't do it twice. Sorry, the giveaway is too close to your last one. Please wait and try again later. You have to wait a little longer. A streamer I follow does multiple chests during a stream. Something in the Kitty is a good band name. Hey, you're right. Something in the Kitty? Well, hey, we'll have a little something in the Kitty the next time we fire up the mystery ship. How about that? All right. Oh, boy. Where is it? Whoa. Holy Hannah, that's loud. Holy Hannah, that is freaking loud. That just blew my eardrums out. You're lucky you don't have your cans on, people. You're lucky you don't have your cans on. All right. I'm going to get out of here, people. I'm going to get out of here. It's been a long day. I want to tell you about a little bit of excitement this coming Saturday night. I'm going to be back in action with my brother, the Texan. We are going to be doing the big show over on his channel Saturday night. You get a bonus night of Zoe, okay? Because I'm still doing my Saturday daytime show, but then 3-4 hours later, Texan and I get together and we have a great time. It's a video music show. Oh man, I'm excited about this. It's going to be good. But I will see you this coming Friday night, people. I will see you this coming Friday, and I look forward to seeing you. Your brother Zoe is going to shuffle off to Kokomo. I'm shuffling on off to Kokomo. I really am. It's been a butt kicker of a day, a butt kicker of a week. I love each and every one of you. We'll see you all on the flip side. Have a great rest of your week, people. Thank you, everyone, for your support of this program. We love you to pieces. Good night from Bedford, Oregon. And Gloria Paddock, wonderful to see you sneaking in the chat.